Hey everybody, Eden was around recently, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And hey, we've got a Bakuzetsu. So the team I've got here is we've got Columbus in his Evo form, which I did get from the the Kancha Sai. What was it? The 3-year one, I think. Got him one of those, so finally giving him a test run. Of course, Pandora. Always glad to see her getting some use. Tsukuyomi. First stage Impossibles. Glad to see she still is super useful in these later stages. And we've got Shinobu from the what was it? What collab was this? Yu? No. Saint Seiya. Probably Saint Seiya. Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not complete that quest in JP when it was up, so I don't have one of my own, but luckily my friend had it up as their helper monster, so gonna get some good use. So making sure you're taking out those 2 titans before their top number hits 0 is important, especially in this stage. Don't lose track of that top number because they will basically one-hit KO you with that. The Gaia in the middle will also do a pretty damaging horizon laser attack, so you want to try and stay away from the sides of him if possible. And by taking down the angels on the 4 corners, it will activate the heart panel in the middle, and of course every time you go over that you will heal up. And of course if you're a Pierce type you can handle that, but if you're a bounce type you need to make sure to take him down before healing up. Now, again, make sure you pay attention to those top numbers on the Titans. You don't want your hard work to go to waste. And of course, if you take a little bit too long, the heart panel will disappear and it'll become a little bit harder to heal up properly. But basically, I think we reset both of these guys' death timers, so yep, just some hard work again. Columbus is a breath or breath attack, I think. It can do a lot of damage if in the right position, so I can see why people like to bring him along for sure. And I guess if you can get a lucky, let me say skilled bounce with a Pandora's bump combo, you can do immense amount of damage at one time. Unfortunately, I'm really only killing one at a time, and that heart panel is gonna run out of time pretty darn soon. So because both of these, the Titans do have a really strong homing attack, so getting hit by that over and over is not a good thing. And there you go, the heart panel has run out, and because all of the angels are gone, that's it as in terms of reliable healing. And as you can see, that 2 for that top Titan starting to get a little bit scary, but luckily the lightning plus Shinobu's abilities and Pandora, good enough to move on to the 3rd stage. Now the Thunderbirds, you want to try and get rid of them pretty quickly. All the while you want to stay away from that left laser barrier area because I forgot the name of that minion guy. What's his name? But he will fire off a short range attack, but that short range attack does a huge amount of damage, and that's if you're only in one of those streams. If you're too close, you can easily get hit by 2 or 3, and that can do upwards of 90k damage. So there you go. Yeah, so just you want to stay away from that laser barrier area, otherwise it's not too bad, especially once you clear out the minions. And kindly moves us closer, so everybody's bomb combo should do a lot of damage. And I mean, HP is actually, you know, looking back, I'm surprised at how low this is. I expected myself to use that heart item to give you an extra boost in HP, but hey, all works out. Alright, and again, those eyeballs, I guess I haven't talked about those eyeballs. They will fire a laser, and if you cross that laser, you will take upwards to 20k damage, I believe. So, and this attack here, if you decide to bring a monster that is not dark type, you will take extra damage from that attack. So, this stage really does recommend you to bringing a full set of dark monsters, which, you know, has its pluses and minuses, which I'm sure you know by now. Oh, there you go. Pandora crossed that laser line and she will get hit for 21k damage. So you really do want to be careful. Try to plan out your path such that you don't end up going through those laser panels, that laser sensor. I mean, self-explanatory. That much damage is not something you can afford, especially in a Bakuzetsu quest. Alright, yeah, this boss level is extremely long, so get ready, you know, get ready for a long ride. Columbus, pretty good. I probably should have been a little more vertical there. You know, since he did have that power up on him, he probably, maybe he could have killed Eden in one shot, given in the right position. And again, that demon monster on top will do a significant amount of damage. I believe that too, if you are too close to him on his top left side. So either kill him as soon as possible or just stay away. Shinobu's gonna use that Slayer to do extra damage. Hopefully Columbus can do the same. Oh yeah, very nice. Slayer, so good. Alright, it's boss time. The boss stages are pretty intense as well. Alright, so we got the Titans on top. So again, you want to make sure that you don't lose track of that top number for each of them. If that hits 0, you are pretty much dead. And you've got the eyes on the bottom left. Again, they will fire that laser, so you just need to be a little bit careful of where you end up. That skull on the top right of Eden, I believe, is breakable, so you probably do want to do that. And unfortunately, I misjudged that block on the bottom right, so I ended up going back. But hey, we got rid of that skull on the top right, so it wasn't all for nothing. And unfortunately, not enough damage for that bottom Titan, but taking care of the top one was good, and the bottom one's at 3, so we have a little bit of time to a little bit of leeway. Unfortunately, it probably forgot that Pandora does not have no warp, so ended up taking her into that laser on the right. And let's see. Alright, Tsukuyomi trying to clear up the Titans on top. And oh, again just short. That's pretty frustrating for sure. And Eden is now rumbling there, that top number 3. Gonna want to make sure to at least get her beyond the marker, as you can see on the top. If we can get under that marker, we should reset her attack pattern. But it looks like I'm opting to save Columbus's strike shot for later, which I guess works out. Eden, in her angered form, she will call down a Thunderbird on the bottom, so we want to make sure to take care of that before it explodes in lightning. And I think looks like I just want to be sure, so I'm gonna use Pandora's strike shot, seeing if I can get under Eden, and it looks like I can. And alright, that worked out. Probably got a little worried with all those heart panels being gone, so. And with Tsukuyomi, and I probably didn't remember what Shinobu's strike shot was, so went with the motivate split strike shot of Pandora. Alright, this stage, you know, you want to clear out the minions, or I guess the eyes really, of course Gaia. If I remember right, Eden does have a revive sort of attack, so I don't know, was it revive or calling down more eyes? I'm not sure, but make sure you take out all of these minions. Oh, look at that, perfect. Okay, it was a revive. Make sure you're taking them out, you know, in a decent manner is really important, because those eyes, like I said, that amount of damage from crossing their sensor laser, you just cannot afford to take that much damage in a Bakuzetsu. And ooh, Pandora got a nice pinch up there with the warps. So we're gonna be able to get through the stage pretty reliably. Oh yeah, for sure. With Pandora in that position, probably even with a lot more HP left, it probably would have shaved off a significant amount there. And here we go. This is the last gauge. 3 monsters with their strike shots intact, which is pretty awesome. Increased damage and speed. Why not? Now there are blocks in between where Eden is, so make sure you look very carefully because they are movable blocks. Speed up, power up. Oh yeah. Looks like I got an unfortunate bounce there. Probably was hoping to stay in there. And because I did hit his weak point, we get to paralyze Eden there. So less damage, or less worry about damage, so. Oh, that weak point and Columbus's bump combination, that is pretty awesome. And I think I'm gonna show off here with a Tsukuyomi strike shot. Pick up a mine. There you go. And yeah, who needs Satan, right? You can clear it without Satan. Alright, so there you go. That is Eden and that Bakuzetsu quest. Well, since this is my first clear, we do get that one guaranteed. Thank you, JP, for including that reward. And there you go. Probably won't run this again unless I need to get 2 more Edens for ascending another impossible or Bakuzetsu monster. Alright, well, thank you for watching. That was Eden, and until next time, bye bye.